Main rules of the dragon clan, or the dragon families that we are. One of the major rules is to never go uninvited inside of someone dragon circle. I came to know that many years ago with my first dragon brother. I was so excited, to have someone that is, that means that I'm not insane or crazy because I see and feel and experience dragons. It was like a rebirth. So I was actually trying to search them for brothers and sisters. Maybe I didn't even know that I had brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. I didn't even know about the Dragon's Path. Everything was new for me. Everything was, like a rebirth. Like I said, a second birth. And for a lot of years, I claimed to be the only one in the world. At that moment, after 7 years, I came to find my draconic brother, and I was so excited, like, there is another. And he was completely the same, he had the same history, the same feelings, the same experiences. And I was like so excited. I even had a dream about him for everything that he said. Because he explained about his dragon. And of course, that is something that I can say as well about the dragon with me. But he also had the dragon with him. And I always closed my eyes and had this feeling like, how does this dragon look like? How does his dragon look like? What kind of a dragon is that? And if you are so excited, and if it's legit, then it can be that after a moment, you send yourself inside of his circle. And that is something that I came to find out after a while, that dragons can be very angry with you. Even though he wouldn't mind. A lot of people won't mind actually to go inside of your dragon circle. Because, of course, a lot of people don't never see their dragon. And if there is a person capable of going inside of a dragon eye, then of course a lot of people will invite that. But you might want that, but maybe the dragons that are surrounding you don't want that. And that is why I'm very, very careful for this. Because a couple of years ago, I came to meet a man, and he claims to be a dragon priest. And that was intriguing for me, because I will never claim to be like a dragon priest. I just explain my experiences. But he claims to be a dragon priest. And one of the major rules that also he broke was that that he claims to be more than me. He claims to be higher on the ranking inside of the dragon realms. While there is actually no ranking. But of course, if you have a lot of experiences, that is purely human to think that you are higher than the other ones. While we are all on the same level, and even the dragon gods claim to be on the same level. But of course, he needs to know that as well. I don't doubt that he is on the dragon's path, but he's a little bit too exciting to be like, I'm the much more than everyone else. And he was also doing this. I was intrigued by him, and after a while he said, I'm going inside of your dragon circle. And I said, no, don't do that. Yes, I'm going to do that. Then you can see that there is what you have to do, then how your dragons look like. And I said, I know how my dragons look like. I don't want you to go inside of my circle. And yet he did that, and oh my goddess, I felt that. And I felt that very well. And he of course, that shows actually that he is truly on the dragon's path, because he said things that I already knew, and only I knew. But oh my goodness, after a while I became so angry, so really angry, with all of my anger always going. And I said, get out of my circle. Don't come near the dragons with me. Don't come near everything. Just go out, get out. And I was in protective mode, very much a protective mode, these years ago. And after a while he said, oh, your dragon is there. I said, no, don't come near him. Just go away. And he didn't want to go away. And I showed dragon magic, energy, pure darkness, actually to chase him away. And he said, why are you doing this? I said, I don't want you near my dragon eye. I don't want you near my dragon circle. Just go away. It felt like I was like abused or something like this. I cannot explain that. It was like he touched something that he shouldn't. And of course, he was angry with me because of this. Because I was angry with him. Just don't do it. Don't go inside. He did it. And that is also what happened to me with my first dragon brother. Actually, I went inside. I was so excited to have finally someone who understood what I go through. The dragon's path, that I can say. I finally had one. someone. I felt alone actually in these 7 years. And finally, he just said everything that happened to me as well. In this and in this sleep that I had after that moment, in this sleep, I came to find a dragon that I've never seen before. It was a white dragon. Most of the time when a white dragon comes before you, it's actually a new dragon. A new dragon that wants to go inside of your dragon, your circle. That asks you for a dragon that is actually a dragon that is very humble to you. That is a white dragon. Of course, I didn't know that at the time. But a white dragon most of the time means that he or she wants to join you. It's like a humble dragon. But I didn't know this back in the day. But he appears to be that I've seen a dragon inside of my dream, but it was so very real and lifelike. I came to understand that this was not really a dream, but a vision. I was so excited to have a brother that I accidentally go inside of his dragon circle, his dragon eye. And of course, the spirit wants to know. And I was so, of course, curious to know what kind of a dragon and energies that he had inside of his circle. And that is how you go inside of a circle. Simple interest, simple energy that comes there, that comes out of you and wants to see what the other eye has to offer. But actually, we all are very different. We all have different kind of paths, and all have different. Oh my God. All have different kind of paths and all have different kind of dragons, different kind of ways and different kind of, like I said, the outcome is the same, but the way, the path is different. And that is also what with all of us. And that is the first time that I've ever seen a very angry dragon, actually. Inside of my dream, this dragon, this white dragon appears to be female, like he said. That is, of course, and this dragon saw me and she was like, roaring like a dragon does. She wanted me to get out of there. Like I was the same thing with this man that claims to be a dragon priest. And I was like, and that is devastating for me because I adore dragons. I love dragons. And then after a moment, this dragon was ready to rip me apart. I mean, if I wasn't going away. This dragon was very much protective of him. So much protective, a true guardian, a true female white dragon, and she was so protective over him, and it was so beautiful to see that I was not allowed there. I wanted to see his dragons, but I wasn't allowed there, even though he said, you are invited, you can go inside, but I was not invited by everyone. And that is what I should respect. We all should respect that. We all should respect everyone's dragon eye. A dragon eye is sacred. You just cannot enter it without permission from everyone, because the dragon eye is not just you. The dragon eye is not just them. It's all of you. And if one of them don't agree with someone coming inside, then you have to respect that. The dragon eye is sacred for the dragon. Draconic sacred energy. An energy that goes around for many centuries. It's actually a connection, but also a portal to the dragon realms, because you are allowed there because of your dragon eye, because your connection with each other. And so that was actually devastating for me to see a dragon that is so angry with me, and that I had to go out or else she would do something. But she was protecting him. She was in a protective mode. I could see this very much. I could still see this energy. And whenever I hadn't dare to say this to him, because it felt like I did something wrong. I did something bad, because the white dragon that she actually was actually in complete connection with him. And even though I wanted to stand by his side, because I am a brother for him, we are brothers together, I was not allowed inside of his dragon eye. And of course, after a while, this dragon priest did the same, and I can understand why. Because it's not because you are going to do something bad or something, but we just knew each other. We just knew each other. She didn't know what kind of intentions that I had. Most of the time when you say to the people and shout out to the world that you are a dragon or a dragon witch, and that you can see connect with dragons, most of the time people will not take you serious. And dragons know that. Dragons know that very much. They can see through your eyes. That is why it's being called the dragon eye. Your dragons see through your eyes whenever they are not around. You can your dragon gods see through your eyes. That is why it's being called the dragon's eye. You see all through the same eye. And whenever you say, for example, you are allowed to go inside of my dragon realm or my dragon eye, I will think twice. Of course, and if you ever wonder that you dream about an angry dragon that wants to fight you, that is possible. It's possible that that there are dragons that just don't want you to go there. Not every dragon wants to be your friend. Not every dragon wants to connect with you, but some dragons are already connected with their own dragon eye. And that is also something that we need to respect. We are not speculators. We cannot come inside of a dragon eye and see, oh wow, that is interesting. No. Stay with your own and be happy that you have a dragon eye. And just adore these dragons that are by your side. The reason why you can still see them and feel them and connect with them is your dragon eye. It's actually very rare, very almost impossible, that every single dragon will agree to come inside of a dragon eye. Because a dragon eye is your path, and when someone comes in, interferes with your path, it can be devastating. It can be that your path will be destroyed. And that is also what a lot of dragons by your side will not take that risk from letting a stranger, even though it's a brother or sister, or even a dragons themselves, strange dragons are not allowed to let their connection, there's this person that is also by their side, this person to be distracted. And distraction is the worst thing. And that happens when you come inside of a dragon eye. And that is why I will not do it. That is why I will always stay inside of my own circle. That is why we are very solitary witches. Very solitary. Of course, we are a clan. In this entire world, we are a clan. We are connected with each other, with nature, with draconic energy. But we are all on our own. We are one big family, and yet we are solitary.